Welcome, Taurus, to your 2025 reading for the new year. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on in 2025. We do know one thing. Ooh, doing my homework as usual. This is actually going to be the luckiest time for Taurus, right? Actually, and Libra as well. Why? Because of we have two conjuncting planets that are coming in to play a very big role between 2025 and 2027, which is Jupiter coming in, which is the sign of Wheel of Fortune, and then Saturn coming in. But Saturn's not going to come in this time, guys, as the grumpy grandpa. He's not in Uranus. He's with us, with Venus. So therefore and with Jupiter, therefore he wants to now share their rewards, right? So he's going to be very giving, very loving grandpa instead of the grumpy, get off my lawn, where's your karmic yada yadas, right? So seeing a different play over here when Saturn's coming in to play, actually, it's going to help speed up those plants, the seeds that you are planting. Okay, so he's going to make sure that that gets structured. He's going to make sure that there's some solid foundations and really strong, solid foundations, and really speeding up the process. And then, of course, Jupiter coming in as the sign of luck. And if this plays out really well for you, and you continue with this, with this balance and this keep going strong and really taking that action, you really could see a 15-year cycle here going on for good fortune and prosperity, okay, and wish fulfillment. Okay, so it's definitely about the way that they're positioned around Venus, and Venus giving up that love, that abundance, that prosperity, okay, that money, that wealth, that health. So it's really going to be a great time for us, Taurus, okay, as long as we get to get busy. Okay, get busy. Start replanting those seeds. Start putting up, stronger fences. Take down that fence, guys, right? And put up a strong fence. Okay, and yeah, because this is about the long-term plans, because Saturn is here to really help with that. It really wants to play this huge role in helping those seeds and miracles to grow. Okay, but you just need to take that action. A lot of elbow grease is going to be needed to get there. But you really need that because you've already been putting in so much elbow grease. So now it's time to see those rewards. So let's get right into this, guys, okay? Big message coming out. If you want to take notes, right? And we are going this way. This is going to be winter, spring, summer, and fall, okay? So let's go. Getting straight into this, we do have Virgo coming in for the winter. The winter time is going to be January through March. Okay, the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air, bringing in that Virgo energy. It's saying there's that hard work, Taurus, that you want to continue to keep doing. I don't feel like Taurus at any time at this time has given up the goat. If anything, I think you're just continuing to keep prospering. You're still planting those seeds, and now it says, here we go. So the portal card coming out with that says, memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. So really working towards that progress, really putting down those building blocks, reworking anything that didn't work in 2024, saying, I'm ensuring that this is going to work now. Ensuring that you are working towards what it is you truly, truly want and really trying to accomplish that. The thing that I do love about this, though, is, like I said, we do have that Jupiter, which even though it's not here, it doesn't matter. It's in the background. It's bringing in that opportunity. It's bringing in that creativity, ideas, and pushing the boundaries, okay, to really open up that great fortune for you. So it's playing in the background. Okay, even we do see Capricorn here. So this is a very interesting thing here. This is where I'm really like, we're over here talking about how Saturn's making a big role in our life. And here's summer, so I can't wait to get over there. Let's see, though, what's going on still in winter. Guys, if you keep finding yourself coming back to this channel and you haven't subscribed, hit that big old subscribe button so that you can be a part of the frequency. When you subscribe, it actually adds the you to the collective a lot better, right? Really bringing up your energy. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This sanctuary, harmony and balance, joy and contentment. You're probably going to see a lot of what I just said. I said we're bringing in the balance. We're bringing in that joy, that harmony. That is a part of the Venus coming through. So remember those catch things that I just said about structure, building, right? Because they will come up. Okay, so this is saying you're building a sanctuary right now, a place of peace and joy. So even though you are, Taurus, working your ass off, really planting those seeds, getting your life, your house, your love, your everything that you want, right, together. It's saying make sure that you have a time of rest, a place where you can feel like, you know what, I can rest here, I can relax here. So you are going to feel like in the wintertime that there is going to be a place where you can just feel like this is my place. Right. And make sure that you actually make it your place. If you need to, redesign something, you want to get really creative, you want to add some fresh flowers to the house, something that makes you feel relaxed, because you're going to have a time to relax. You can't always just go, go, go. Right. Make sure you have your lazy moments. Right. Because I know when we push for something, they say, oh, Taurus, the lazy. No, I think you're wrong. And actually, I know you're wrong. Because no matter what, Taurus is always doing something. And if it's not outside where you can see it, then we're planning in our head. Just means you don't know Taurus very well. I think Taurus and Pisces get the worst rap of all the zodiac for misconceptions. Okay, guys, let's go. There it is, the imprints. There's Venus coming out right now. So it's saying because of the Venus, it says it's time to get your abundance together. It's time to make a place of luxury for yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Make sure that you are taking very good self-care. So it's about a lot of self-care as well. You guys want to go get your nails done, get your nails done. You want a new dress? You know what? Let's do this. Right? But keep an abundant mindset as well as you are building these new counterstones, cornerstones, whatever, right? Make sure that you're doing so. But also make sure that you are ensuring yourself the harmony, the peace, and self-care. That's really what that's about. For some of you, you might even be pregnant or becoming pregnant within this time period. So it is saying make sure that you are definitely keeping yourself healthy and, watch what you eat and nurture yourself. Okay, so I do see a lot of pregnancy coming in or getting ready to have a baby. Okay, so definitely make sure that you are caring for yourself. Okay. And rest. There it is. I mean, it is a time, but it's also a time. The Four of Swords is not always just a time of just rest, relax, meditate. It's also about future planning. So it's also saying, Taurus, this is a good time when you are in this self-care place, when you are resting and relaxing and finding your sanctuary within yourself and really getting down to the, bottom of the powerful three within yourself, mind, body, soul, to take that time to future plan. Plan what it is you really want. Let's get those vision boards going. Let's get those law and attraction books going. I do have a new vision board that I'm putting together right now for 2025. Right. Okay, so mine's a little, like mine has all of what I want for 2025, but then I do it per month, right? I do it per month so that way I can see what I'm going at, right? So I have mine all cut down in all kinds of different ways. You do yours the way you like to do yours, and then see how it works. But it's definitely about planning that future, getting those long-term planning ideas together, okay? Okay, so let's get a card over here. This is kind of a long reading. I'm trying to make it as short as possible, but it can be a little long. But We need to get this out here. We do have open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So really allowing yourself to open up that heart chakra, wanting to receive. And I see a lot of that as well. When I see that, it's wanting to receive the abundance, wanting to say, you know what, I want this. I want this love. I'm going to show the love to others, and then I will receive the love. But I am open-hearted and open-handed to get these abundance. I'm not going to self-sabotage myself, So it says, bet on yourself and take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. Okay, so during winter, you got this. I mean, it's all about just building the blocks of whatever didn't work in 2024. Either reiterate them, rework them, or let's just plant 100% new seeds and make a whole new yard. Right? It's like, screw that yard. We're making a brand new one, right? Okay, guys. And for the winter time, I do want to grab an angel message, angel number message card. $2112. It's up to you. Someone watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen fortune or forces, and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress right now, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So we got that going on. That's saying, hey, you know what? It's okay. Just, it's up to you though, and what you want. And that's the truth. I mean, nothing's going to really come to anybody, unless you really, in a lot of ways, make it happen, right? And that's that elbow grease and really wanting something and opening up your hands and heart to receive. So let's move on to spring. So we have Mercury coming in. Wow, this is like crazy, right? Because there we have it. This could even be the time of Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure. I didn't get that far. We'll get to that later. Okay. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. The Chamber of the Violet Flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. So this is saying, hey, through this, we're going to have a karmic release going on. So whatever little karmic things that you had going on before, they are now coming to an end. Wow. Okay, so making sure that, we have this radical transformation. And this is the year for Taurus of radical transformation. And you will have a lot of radical transformations. I've already looked at this when I looked at these cards together. It's about a year of transformation for Taurus. A big one, right? That it's 2025. 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's stabilization for 5, which equals change. You bring the 4 plus the 5 together, you have a 9, which means it's the end, Taurus, of that. If you want the new year to be really satisfying and you really want Jupiter and Saturn to come through and make these wishes and dreams and good lucks and make that wheel of fortune come to you, right? It's time to get busy. It's time to make that radical transformation work within your favor. Okay, so how beautiful is that? So let's get a card over here. So it's about communication. You're going to find a lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of travel, a lot of new business negotiations opening up for you, a lot of new job opportunities. Wow, probably a lot of creative moments as well as Mercury is coming in. And you do have the entrance stone, new beginning, step forward, and expansion. And there it is. Why? Because you're having this karmic release into this radical transformation, which is opening up these new beautiful doors and new beginnings and starting to really step forward in the expansion right around your birthday. Because this is spring. So this is from April through June, right? So this is right before your birthday, Taurus. So you could just imagine that during your birthday, okay, here we go. Okay, seeing things in a different light, things hitting you differently, having new perceptions, new opportunities knocking at your door, right? Wow. So definitely want to bring those into light. So we do have the entrance stone here. So let's get on top of that, which that is a beautiful earth card. I can see it because I can see the triangle. So let's see here what we have. We have acceptance, moving on, making peaceful exceptions to things that no longer serve me. So I really do feel, Taurus, that you're looking at these 3 of Cups and you're saying, I don't need those anymore because I'm really working on these new seeds. So somebody may even want to try to bring you back. It makes me feel like Mercury retrogrades right in this area, right? Trying to pull you back into this personal setback, trying to pull you back into this karmic area of your life, no matter what's thoughts or feelings or, people, whatever it is. Man, it makes me wish I would have done my homework on that one. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just get a 2025 up. It'll show me all of them. March 14th through April 6th. Whoa, intuition just like got that. Okay. So March 14th, that is, it's this coming back. I knew it. I could feel it. That's some kind of like, you're going to release that karmic. You're saying, I'm not going to be pulled back into this karmic anymore. Because remember, Mercury retrogrades are all about coming back to karma to see if you learned a lesson. And this is saying, I accepted whatever happened and I'm letting that go for these new beginnings. I have this self-forgiveness and I forgive you or all these things. And and I'm finding the peace within myself. From this situation, you are not pulling me back in. And at least putting it here, I have it now on my phone, guys. Okay, so that way when the next one comes up, we can see it. I'm just going to leave it there. So, yeah, and then it's saying, yeah, I definitely, like, you know what, even if it was a loss and I feel the loss, I'm not going to, I've already been through the sorrow of this. I've already gone through this. I don't want to put myself back into that place again. So I am feeling the sun coming out. Wow. So you're going to see there it is, the transformation. I'm going to feel the blessings through this situation. So you could have somebody writing you, or it could be a thought that's coming back to you. However it is with the Mercury, it could be, a thought that's working on your emotions, but you're saying, no, I'm going to find the vitality and the joy, because within that vitality and joy, saying, I'm going to go for these new opportunities. I'm not going to worry about what was or what has happened in the past. I definitely can see the 2 of Cups behind me, and that's the sun. The sun is literally the blessing and the moving forward and closing that door of that karmic past, not having to redo that again. Right? So it's saying, here we go. Let's do this. You close that door, it's like it's all over, right? It's all over. Now you could just really move into those blessings and allow Jupiter to really start bringing in those blessings for you. Wow. The message is, no one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. And with that, I just feel like you could be, really jumping, and you might even have people who are trying to, push you back into a corner, make you feel like you're trying to go too fast. And it's like, no, you don't need to go that fast, Taurus. Slow and steady wins the race. Come on, we're Taurus. We don't need all that. I don't need to be that fast. Yes, there's going to be certain opportunities that if I'm sleeping, I'm going to miss those opportunities. Absolutely. But no, this is something that's saying, no, pull the reins back a little bit. You don't have to win that. You don't have to be that fast, to get things done, right? Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. So it's just about using your authenticity, and just being yourself. Don't let anybody else say, oh, well, if you have to do this or do that, you have to do. And it's like, no, I'm myself. Ooh, they're talking to the wrong person anyways, aren't they? I as a Taurus, especially with Leo rising in me as well, being 2 fixed signs, I kind of like, I'm kind of out on that. I don't know about you guys, but as a Taurus thing, it's like, we're already authentic. How much more authentic do you want us to be? It's because somebody is literally trying to pull us into something that says, hey, why don't you be like everybody else? And you're like, no, see, I'm going to stay in the present. That's where the life remains. That's where the future, right? If I stay in the present, I can make a beautiful tomorrow, but definitely I'm not going to be like them. So it makes me feel like you're getting into some kind of opportunity or something with someone who's saying, hey, why don't you do this and do that and be like them? That don't fly with me. I mean, I make, even within this channel, right? My whole channel is different from everybody else on the planet because I like to be creative and I like to be authentic. I'm Taurus Leo, you know, I mean, that's it. You know, I'm driving big over here. Yeah, I like to do what I like to do. And, you know, and I like to bring other people in who, you know, like something different as well. And I'm just so, I don't know, I'm just so grateful that you guys are all here with me. I couldn't do it without you. But never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So whatever someone is trying to do to you, just remember, I'm going to bounce back from that. So it feels like you're on your way to get a blessing, but something is trying to pull you back, right? And you're just like, see the hand, right? Okay. And let's get an angel number on that. Let's see what the angels have to say about that. It's like, I don't think so. Especially during your birthday month. It's like, then we get really stubborn. Okay. The stubbornness really going. We have 0909. There's that 9 coming in. There's that ending. What did I say? 2 plus 2 equals 4 plus the 5 of the change of 2025 equals 9 equals the change. So there is the ending, as I said, to the new beginning. So this is where you're going to really feel that ending and really feel like you have this new, brand new beginning. You've already planted the seeds. Someone's already trying to get away with some shit. And you're like, nope, I got a new beginning coming. So this is the great chance, the opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, and big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter and a new adventure will unravel. And somebody really trying to pull us back. Like I said, I don't care if it's a thought. I don't care if it's someone else, whatever it is, a memory, a feeling, whatever it is, no. So there it is. So you might see a lot of 9s and a lot of 1s during springtime. You're definitely going to see a lot of 2s and 1s. You might even be seeing those now, the 2s and 1s, getting you ready for the new year for a lot of you, or 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3 for that joy. Seeing that definitely in winter time, January through March. Okay, guys, let's move on. We have summer over here. Now, this is very interesting because we do have that Saturn helping along, building, and now it's saying, here we go. Here we go. We're ready. So we got this Capricorn going in. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So you're going to be very cautious about where you're planting your seeds, where you're really moving. You're going to be very cautious on who's jumping your fence. Just put up a new fence. I got like a force field around it. I don't even know if you can get in. Right? It's like, sorry, you can't be here. I've got a new fence up. It's electric. But definitely going to be more weary about who's stepping into your environment. 100. Because if they're going to be negative, they're going to be against you, or they want to hurt you, or any of these things, you're going to be very cautious. You're going to be like, I don't know. Author light codes, light emission, full system upgrade, and power. See, you're calling in your power recall because you have this new beginning. So as this new beginning comes in, you're like, I'm on a power. And yeah, some are going to say, Taurus on a power trip. You know what? Maybe I am. But it's not negative and it doesn't hurt you. The only ones it hurts is those who want to jump into my Kool-Aid and want to jump into my pasture and want to cause some shit with me. And no, I don't want you in my environment if you're negative or if you want to hurt me. Or you want to come in and do some shady shit. Right? So no. And yeah, you probably are going to feel more like I always say Taurus always turns into a show horse. Right? So you probably are a little bit of a show horse. You are a dancity prancity. But that's good because that means that you're in your own power and that you feel like you were exactly where you need to be, feeling that vibration, feeling good. And this person, I just feel like you have somebody coming in that's like, And it's like, not right now. Not now, not never. I'm not playing that. So I do feel like somebody's going to be thinking, the sun is shining. in the summer. And this is summertime. So this one is, where did we go, guys? July through September. Oh, yeah. Singing stones, transmit your vibration, use your voice. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There it is. Your vibration changing, I'm telling you. Feeling like you're really winning now, Taurus. Everything's coming into a place where you feel like, that's it, I'm really winning. I started winning. Even though I have kind of this weird vibration going on during the springtime, I still feel like I'm winning because I still feel like you guys are going to do pretty good during spring as things are starting to spring up from what you planted your seeds. But I just feel like it hasn't really, it hasn't really shown itself 100. It's almost like it's playing kind of a karmic game with you, kind of back and forth. So I do feel like you're going to have this kind of like, I win, didn't really hang on to it. I win, you know what I'm saying? So it's this back and forth kind of energy of like, okay, but when is it going to become stabilized? And this is where it's starting to stabilize. This is when you're going to see the major change around where you're coming back into your power. This is when that Jupiter and that Saturn's really going to influence the major change arounds. Wow. Yeah, so it says, oh, what is it saying, guys? Let's see. The Guardian Stone, awakening, progress, and initiate. There it is. Making the progress of what you planted your seeds. How do we know? Because planting your seeds is at the bottom of the deck. It said you need to trust your visions, intuition, plant your seeds. That's where you came from, though. But see, you'll go back around because that's the end. That's like what you don't see coming because that means you'll just do it again. But for now, it's saying your harvest is here. You're going to have this great awakening to the point of your intuition saying, oh my God, now I see because it's progress, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Hey, if the 9 of Pentacles comes up in this thing right now, I wouldn't be surprised. Because that's really what it's saying. The fruits of your labor are here. You're feeling the stability. Okay. Best message, please, coming out for the summertime. What's going on? Ace of Pentacles. You got to be kidding. Okay, I'll take that. I said 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Sudden awareness. Yeah, but that's that awakening, that sudden awareness that I have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at the opportunities now during the summertime that are opening up to me. Look, I've got it. I got the gift. I got it. You can jump up and down. Now you can feel why you feel like you have a little more power. Because now you can feel like everything that I've put so much hard work into during winter time, right, even last year, is really starting to give me my rewards back. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you for the rewards. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you. And thank you, me, for putting that in. And thank you, universe, God, everybody, for allowing me to have it. My goodness. Yes, so it's going to show that self-development. It's going to show the self-development in which you've put in everything. And you're, it's like, Ace of Swords, mental clarity, success, having the major breakthrough. Wow. For the new beginnings. Those of you who are looking for surgery, I'm just going to bring it up anyways, because Ace of Swords, if you guys are looking for some kind of surgery that's going to help you with your health, and you've been on this big health thing, and maybe that's a big piece of your puzzle, is getting back to health or waiting for something, it's finally happening for you, right? You're going to finally either get it done or hear the news that it's ready to, take place. Okay. So very beautiful there. But yeah, I mean, this is it. That's where you got that. I mean, yeah, you're like, whoo. Finally stabilizing what you're looking for. Angel messages. At the very end, guys, I'm going to grab a money management card, okay? As kind of like the go out, okay? So it says, you have such a bright light inside. Don't let anyone dim it. Don't let there it is again. Don't let them come back and jump in your pasture, guys. You know what? Shh, put up a force field. You know who probably it is. And if you don't, and it's a new person who was trying to do something before, let's say you don't know who it is and it's somebody new, right? Don't let them do that. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. Now it's just time to make sure that you clean house. Oh, especially too, because this is summertime, so this is also going to be the Lion's Gate. Yeah. So you definitely want to make sure, for those of you who do the manifestation for the Lion's Gate, Blue Moon, stuff like that, especially Lion's Gate is big. Make sure that you are clearing your clutter, and it's time to, release all of that and start cleaning out. Okay. For those of you who are not doing that, it's just time to make sure that you, just release things that no longer serve you, right? And make sure that you don't allow anyone into your environment who's not good for your environment. Remember, flocks, birds of a feather flock together. Misery loves company. If somebody is miserable and you're doing very well, they could actually completely destroy your energy when you're on this good luck, right? By bringing in a miserable energy, That's why people always say, why do billionaires always hang out with billionaires? They don't want to hang out because they know how to think. They think in a different type of tank. Their think tank is different from everybody else's, right? So if you think of it that way, your environment is very important on who you associate with on a large base scale. If you're hanging out with somebody who always thinks that they're losing in life, it really affects your energy, right? And you could actually start talking about negative things that are happening within your life, bringing you down instead of raising you up, right? And then, of course, that's why I said some might think you're a snob, because you're probably more than anything, Taurus, talking about how well everything's going, while they might be thinking about, well, shiz, what a snob, talking about all her wealth while I'm over here, and it's like, well, then I won't associate with you when it comes to money matters, or how we're, it depends on who you're talking to. So be very aware of that. Okay. During this time, you do not want anybody messing up with your vibration. It can happen so fast. Believe me. Okay. Next thing you know, you're talking about very negative things with someone. Okay. And if you're not careful, you end up losing out instead of gaining. Okay. Losing that momentum. That's why environment's very important. Do not let someone who's negative into your field. Okay. And even if you know they're negative, like maybe it's your sister or something, you'd be like, and I love you, and I really got to go. You talk about what you need to talk about, boost them up, do what you need to do, got to go. Right. I mean, it sounds snotty. I mean, it does, but it's reality. I mean, if you sit with negative people, you will find negative things about your life, and you will lose prosperity. Gemini. This energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible, unless that's your job. Now, if this is your job, I was just going to bring that up. Unless this is your job and you're a therapist or something, but you know how to protect your energy. Certain jobs already know how to do those things, okay? Stargate heart. So we're going now into fall, guys. We're in October through December. Wow. So this is really, what I'm really seeing here, just for 1 second, is it's saying it's the luckiest time is 2025. But remember, it goes through 2027. So this is really the building blocks. This reminds me of 2020. 2020 was a very lucky time for Taurus. We had Uranus sitting in our constellation for like 2 or 3 years. And I'm telling you right now, it was the building blocks of 2020 that really started zooming everything, right? And then the more that, like, between 2021, right? You see what I'm saying? To 2022, the more it sat there, it was like boom, boom, boom. And the more you start, because you have to start from somewhere. So this is like the starting, this is like getting out the gate, right? So I see this. I can totally see this. This is where it's all starting to come together. It has to start from somewhere. It's not just like, boom, here everything is. No, it's this vigilant, winding path. Yeah. But at least here in summertime, at least it didn't take very long. It reminds me of 2020. Between 2019 and 2020, everything was just really starting to really zoom together. So you have Gemini over here, communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative, stimulation, exchange is possible. So everything here is pretty much earth and air. And these are both the same. This is Mercury and Gemini, and those are the same. And Virgo is ran by Mercury. So we can see this, a lot of Mercury going on for us. Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. So there's a lot of heart going over here. For those of you who are looking for love, yeah, I would say that if you're really looking for love and to be lucky in love, I would say it's here. And I would say that it would be in the beginning over here as well. I would say in winter and definitely in fall for the year. It looks like the best places to really have love. Okay. Because of the Venus and definitely over here for sure. Wow. Okay. So really opening up that heart, really getting the heart's desires over here, really unlocking a lot of things, but having a lot of communication. This year is a lot of communication. But communication causes transformation. So no matter what, this is a very transformative year. I mean, how could you say it's not, right? I mean, there's so many things that are transforming. Live the question. Curiosity, open your mind and live into it. I say leap into it. Sounds better to me. The cycle breaker, you'll get through it. Cycle is ending again. So once again, you're ending another cycle. Wow, you're ending another cycle for another cycle. It's building. I said it. It's a building block. Holy Shara. It's building from one. So you got the new beginning over here, and then you got this over here. It's building, building, building. And then you got something over here. So you can say that maybe this is the pillar. It feels like the pillar of love mostly over here. This feels more like wealth or health or something over here. But no matter what it is, it's like this cycle is ending and you're breaking right through this one too. It's a whole nother pillar. This is love. So if you've been having any kind of love issues or problems with family or anything, it's ending to build something more beautiful. That's why I said, if you're looking for love, there it is. So you have another cycle ending. We have pillars, right? We have love, wealth, career, health. It depends on what house you're looking at. Could be the ending of bills. Maybe you're making enough money that now your bill, I see that you've paid your bills off. You make enough money now that you're going to pay off these bills or really start really making a huge dent in these bills, these debts. Oh, I see that. Oh, I definitely see that. So guys, if you're really looking for, to pay off some debt, that's a big one too. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles that says you're making enough money. You're making good money over here, and you're going to start ending this cycle of debt. Yep. Your debt's going away, or you're making a big chunk out of it is going away. You're making a lot of good progress, right? Because that cycle's ending. Page of Pentacles, creative opportunities and messages. Again, information could be a message coming from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio of some kind of possibility for a happy surprise. This is where new love comes in. I told you new love coming in. So definitely feeling like you have new love, but there's some kind of big, huge, happy surprise that's coming in this guy's cup. And it's something, it could be a Pisces for some of you. But definitely your intuition is going to be very high, and you're going to feel like you're on this spiritual kind of journey where your intuition and your wisdom is really going to go on this kind of spiritual, divine kind of path. Okay? Because you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess says, because I'm in this knowledgeable place of putting myself into the knowing of intuition, of where I'm going to get things done. And for some of you, you just have a secret admirer and this secret love who's going to come to you. Seriously. But your intuition could say, I already knew that. The Star card. becoming a superstar. But you do definitely, for those of you looking for love, you definitely have this person who's coming towards you who really thinks highly of you. They think you're a superstar. Wow. And it could be a secret admirer, and now they want to let you know how much they really love you. There's also a place of good hope and rejuvenation and a place of spirituality. I'm telling you, a lot of you are really on this place of really, really finding it's like a great awakening, could be. Really feeling spiritual, really feeling like you're spiritually calling. You have a spiritual calling for like your legacy, feeling rejuvenated. A lot of healing, and you could feel a lot of healing as well. Like I said, some of you might have surgery or something going on over here, and it might really, might put your faith into higher perspectives, right? I don't know. With these two cards and these three cards here, it almost feels like you've seen a miracle. There's some kind of miracle over here, or something you've been dreaming and wishing for. I mean, because you have the Star card, that's dreams and wishes coming true. And it's going to pump your faith up. See it differently. Because as I said before, magic isn't about rubbing a magic lamp. It's not always just about winning the lottery. It's about things that we do, that we watch, and that we pray for, and then all of a sudden we see things that we're not always sure that it's going to come, and then you can see that as kind of a miracle, because it could have been a type of scenario where there was still something in the back of your head that said, I don't think that could probably happen. It might be a little fantastical. But then it happens. And it's kind of giving you a perception on a different kind of spiritual journey for some of you. It kind of is eye-opening that you manifested that the universe heard you. Something of this, something very deeply spiritual going on over here for some of you. Okay. For others of you, it really is the faith that you had to really get this opportunity going. Your goals, there it is, or a reconciliation with this, maybe Pisces. But you're really having this progress, and there's going to be a lot of decision makings over here, but there's going to be a lot of, stimulating exchange for sure. You will have something sad happening, something that's going to get you in your mind towards the end. It could be somebody who's holding on to something and won't take the personal transformation with you. It could make you a little sad. Okay. But no matter what, you're still coming out as the Emperor. So even through kind of some kind of conflict and disagreement during fall time, it still says that you're still having the celebrations, the reunions. You're still having what it is you're looking for, and it still makes you feel like you are, gaining what it is you truly were looking for. And there it is, the Wheel of Fortune. You got to be kidding. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Cups. So no matter what it says, I'm still getting and gaining exactly what it is, even though there's ups and downs to a scenario. There's going to be some bad, good, the good, the bad, and the ugly that come out of a situation. But it's saying that the hope and the harmony is overtaking the litigation, the misinformation, the conflicts and disagreements. It's saying you're holding your own over here, Taurus, as the Emperor, standing in your own for your Wheel of Fortune. Wow. For the good fortune that's coming toward you. And remember, the good fortune is not always just, very good luck. It's also whatever didn't kill me makes me stronger. So for your wishes come true. So you're definitely going to start seeing everything. Now everything at the end of the year is just, I can only imagine what next year is going to be, what the next year is. So let's go ahead and, I noticed I didn't pull a number card for that one. So let's pull a number card for this one, and I'll have to go back to summer. I forgot. Okay, so this one's 1111, and the fall is wish come true. Come on. And you have the Four of Wands. So some of you might be getting married, something of this nature. Sorry, my tripod, I have two tripods, and I really don't like either of them. But I was tired sending things back. So I just kept these. I will be getting a new tripod though pretty soon. This one's too short and the other one is a pain in the ass. Okay, so, I mean, just to make a long story short. Okay, so for summertime, you have 1221. Ooh, so it is. It's just like the numbers are backwards. Actually, there you go. 1221. So this one's taking initiation, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspirations and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Hey, that's interesting. That came there and then you get the good news over here. So this one is moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, meditation or manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You're in the lucky break. It may come as happy news again, or an exciting acquaintance. Interesting. You know, it's like, we just put this person here for between summer and fall is when this, I believe this person may be coming in here, guys. You will see yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Really? Really? You want to say that? Interesting. Well, that summed that up. At least we don't have to have summers. But it does make me wonder. Can I be nosy? Just hold on one second. I know I'm making it too long, but I want to be nosy on 2026. So just give me an angel card. I just want to know. I just want to know. What are we walking into for 2026? 888. You gotta fucking be kidding. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, to the Four of Wands, and then you have the 888 coming in for 2026. So see, it is. It's the foundations of laying and planting, and as you see it, it's like zoop, 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 zoop. And then this is personal power. Well, see, it said over here you were taking your personal power back because you're on a power, right? And you're also in fall over here. You are the emperor, so you are in your personal power. So you can only imagine that in 2026, you're going to be in your personal power, that the emperor will redo itself. You're going to be there. This is material, spiritual abundance. Interesting. We were just talking about that spiritual side going on over here. It says wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Well, I said you could be having a lot of good love over here. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to assure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. That's where you're moving. That's where it's going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you can only imagine in 2026, in January, you are moving into Emperor mode. You're staying in Emperor mode. That's all you're doing with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Nine of Cups, with the 888, and with this Page of Cups, who could be this beautiful love. Wow. And keeping the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands could also be a soulmate connection to the Page of Cups. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not going too deep anymore because I already looked at the next card too because I'm cheating. Okay, I'll tell you what it was. It's good times, 2424. Get ready for it. Affection, leisure, and pleasure. That's all I'm letting you know until next year. Okay, so let's look at the money really fast. Yeah, these big readings are always really long anyways. So let's see what we have for money. Fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. We already noticed that. Thank you. I mean, if all of this could happen until summertime, that's already telling me that's a fast change. Yeah, take bold steps forward because, I mean, you're already telling me within 8 months we can have so much. Independence. Manage money yourself. Independence, guaranteed security. Don't depend on others. It already shows you're not because you're taking the reins as the Empress and the Emperor. You have a guardian angel over your shoulder. Trust your guardian angels. You're being pushed to the divine Wow, because of the beautiful what? Fruits of your labor. Wow. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich Gains is here. And I really 100% believe that this is true. You do have the fertility egg too, which is also the Empress again. So it's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice your family for your career. We already talked about that. Making sure that you're doing it slow, but yet steady, yet, you know what I mean? We already talked about that too. For the overall what? As I said throughout this whole reading, for the ultimate transformation. Changes in the is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. That's it. That's it. And that was your reading. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. And if you know another Taurus, share this video.